Boom. All right. Yo, we're recording. Yeah, the camera is here. I gotta remember that. All right, so big up and everybody tuning in to the live of the live recording, episode 90 of the Enigma Sept Hour. Got my man Military be in the building. Well, he won't be in the building. Still quarantine hours. Um, but he'll be on the podcast as well as the broadcast shortly. Just getting everything prepared. So yeah, while you at it, make sure hit that subscribe button, like button, share button, let people know what's good. You know what I'm saying? Of course, now the live will be coming up on Wednesdays as opposed to Friday nights. It's not alive. Anyway, also too, again, support my boys, man. Backpack Beats. Support my boy, Big Low. Anybody else, man? Man, Mellow D man just dropped a video. So check out his YouTube as well. Just type in Mellow Mello space DMAN. Check out his video. Got Bravo in there. You know what I'm saying? Everything cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. Should record start. So I'm gonna go ahead and start recording the actual podcast. So here we go. Now I know. No, this mic just been turned on. Anyway. Boom, boom, boom. We back. It's your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour, of course, brought to you by Freedom Train Radio. Shouts out to Joe and Pat. What you just heard, my man Los Lawrence 718 with Gelato featuring Camille Haile. So holla at my boy. Speaking of holla at my boys, I'm gonna start off. Maybe a little too late now. I guess every first Friday for the next couple of months. Bandcamp is not taking any fees when you purchase music from their website. So I said that to say, hit the Bandcamp. Any artists you know they got a Bandcamp page, you want to hit them up, buy their merch. You know what I'm saying? Buy their some people selling their whole discography online. And they're gonna get it. They're gonna get everything straight up, as opposed to a percentage, which is important, which is very important. So y'all make sure to do that. To be frank, hey, I too have I got a Bandcamp, enigmasept9.bandcamp.com. Yo, go check. I got 2 EPs on there. Granted, I dropped them some years ago. Matter of fact, I think Tales of a College Grad Nothing is coming on 5 years. Damn. But don't mean you can't enjoy them. So if you're interested, man, get at your boy and check them out. Yeah, man, download them. I think I got it set up where ain't no price. Ain't no price. So name your price and you get my whole discography. Any little bit help. You know what I'm saying? Cashapp your boy. Straight up. Any little bit helps. Ain't no front. Where we at? So this almost every week. Y'all, unfortunately, life happens. You feel me? Life happens. So we had a passing in hip hop yet again. Rappers Steezo, you know what I'm saying? He came up as a dancer for EPMD, the legendary EPMD. Then he broke out on his own, you know what I'm saying? Dropped a couple of minor hits, if you will. And he dropped some albums after that, but he just had a couple of hits that he had. But unfortunately, he passed away this week at the age of 53. Age 53, that's pretty young. And apparently, supposedly, yeah, man, coronavirus. Coronavirus got him. So prayers and blessings and comfort to his family and his fans and friends and everybody associated with him. But yeah, man, A to the L, which you know, what I'm saying, I know he knew who Buddy was, like for real, for real. But what he said? Oh, he brought up a statement he had laid out, I think in 2017, which is too many rappers, man, too many rappers in their 40s and 50s. They're just getting up out of here. You know what I mean? And this ain't the time. I mean, you ain't even got like you got, you know what I'm saying, a few like old school cats, like original hip hop, like 1973 hip hop cats that's still doing it, but you got a lot of 80s rappers and 90s rappers, you know what I'm saying, just going before their time. Sad, man. So rest in peace to that man. Straight up. So lighten the mood. You want to lighten the mood? Let's lighten the mood a bit. So apparently Chingy and Tiffany Haddish had sex. You care. You care. Just know that you care. They had sex. Apparently Tiffany Haddish came out some months ago and said that she smashed Chingy. And Chingy was like, no. But apparently he's come back around and stated that it did happen, even though he doesn't remember. He said he hollered at his brother. His brother was like, yeah, bro, I smashed a friend. You smashed her. And that's how it went down. But Chingy was like, he was just so drunk that he didn't know. It was like Tiffany Haddish, transsexuals, same thing. I was drunk. Hey, nothing wrong with trans love. Take that joke as you will. There's nothing wrong with trans love. I did think it was funny that he admitted, because in the interview, he admitted that he was so drunk around that time that he would just smash it. I was like a bowling ball, just knocking him down. I bet you were. I bet you. Man, I can't even think of what was the name of that woman that he smashed that was born a man. I don't know. I forgot. I remember it was a big deal. I remember when it popped off, it was a big deal. It was like, hey, yo. But yeah, that's what we got. This off top. Rappers dying and Chingy smashing Tiffany Haddish. And that's the news, people. That's it. That's the Enigma Sept Hour. Yo, speaking of, I'm a rude host. Golly. No, it's not it, because I got my man Military. He's gonna be on the show. A little later, of course, at the 30-minute mark. So you guys just stay tuned and enjoy the show. Should be interesting. Young rapper coming up here in Tallahassee. And yeah, man, just want to give him some shine. You know what I mean? Of course, if you listen to the podcast, you know, yeah, speaking of, give y'all the news. Now I'll be recording the podcast via Zoom, via the app Zoom, just so we can keep our social distancing. But I'll be recording the interviews and then uploading it on YouTube on Wednesdays. So it premiere on Wednesdays, 8 a.m. So you can get on YouTube, boom, watch it in its entirety, or come back later, of course, at youtube.com/enigmasept927. So yeah, so you can listen to the interview here, starting on Monday, and then watch the interview on Wednesday. Fuck Joe Budden. I know. It works, so fuck it. Ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna find you and keep you. I totally messed that song up. Golly. Boy. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'll be back for seconds. Anyway, what else we got? Beyonce. Whoa. Beyonce. Beyonce teamed up with Meg Thee Stallion on the Savage remix. So if you were tired, if you were just getting to the point where, like, you know what? I don't want to hear Savage ever again on these TikTok videos. I'm tired of these little girls dancing. Well, guess what? They're going to go for another 2 months because Beyonce has jumped on a remix and they got a whole new verse that they can make up the little dances to. I'm a savage. Yeah, savage. Why they be hopping their booty up like that? Yeah, anybody know? Anybody? Like, they just don't like shake it. Like, they got to turn around and like throw it up. Yo, I'm gonna tell on myself. It kind of remind me when I was a freshman and I was in the club. I think I was in Club Lou. Did I say it right? Club Lou. Anybody in Tallahassee? 99, 2000. Y'all know about Club Lou. So, bro, dancing with this one chick, man. And you know, back then, so you get behind the chick, you know what I'm saying? She be shaking it. You pull up like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Dance with her, a couple songs, unless she give you that look, that turn around look like, oh no, you got to go. I'm like, hey man, I'm trying to get my shake, I'm trying to put my dick on something, you know what I'm saying? Yo, so back on this one chick, well, I tell you, this chick like was dancing like a fucking dolphin. I don't know how to describe it. Now, I think she may have been like a cheerleader or something. And like if anybody watch like dance troops, you know how they kind of like do the little dip where they kind of throw their head down and then shoot the butt up and they kind of roll into it. It was like that. But we was in the club. Like she wasn't twerking. She wasn't bouncing it. Wasn't on New Orleans bounce. She was literally doing the little cheerleader. I'm doing it safe because my mom is a cheer mom. And I'm not going to be too aggressive, but I'm still going to stick my butt out. Like, it was, I remember, I'm like, she was cute. So I was like, hey, I'm getting some action. Pause. Well, that's not a pause, but I'm getting some action. But on the flip, I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, why is she literally throwing it back? You're supposed to be shaking it. She was dipping it, head going out, head about to hit the ground, throwing it back. Like, nigga, this ain't. Take it to the house. what's the damn cheerleader movie with Gabrielle Union? Take it to the stage, whatever. One of them joints. See me with a Gabrielle Union. What the? But yeah, so when I see the chickens on TikTok, they be throwing their little butt out. I'm like, oh, this is some cheerleader shit. This is what y'all doing. Okay, it's some dance mom. Be calm in TikTok. That's what this is. Okay, you know who taught you? Karen. Karen taught you how to do that, didn't she? Wow, Enigma made a joke about something recent. You had to know about the internet to know we Karen. Karen isn't racist. Y'all shut the fuck up. I seen some meme. I gotta start looking at memes, man. The internet is toxic. The internet is toxic. Yes, say it again. Say it again. The internet is toxic. Man. We'll get into that later. Y'all some damn fools, man. But yeah, man, Karen is not a stop it. Stop it. Anybody enslaved you and called you a Karen and stole your kids away and called you a Karen. Somebody took your right to vote and then called you a Karen. Somebody killed your husband and came back around and called you a Karen. Snatched your kids away. Tied your husband to a railroad track and waited for the train to come and split his body. And then his son grew up and he threw you in a mental institution. And his son grew up to be a pimp, only to convert to Islam and tell you motherfuckers about yourself. All the while calling you a Karen. That didn't happen. So stop it. I doubt there's any Karens who listening to this podcast, so I don't have anything to worry about. not those type of Karens. Anyway, what we got, man? Speaking of real women. Ooh, spicy. Okay, E. Speaking of for real women. Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu. Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu versus battle. That's the new battle. Ain't even came out yet. Matter of fact, by the time you hear this, it still ain't gonna come out. This is gonna be exclusive. So you got time to prepare. Prepare yourself. Bless yourselves in the righteous. Hold up. It's not supposed to be May 9th. When in the hell is May 9th? Who in the hell left the gate open? Okay, May 9th. Next, not this Saturday. Okay, Saturday at 7 p.m. I had to figure, like, May 9th. That sounds like a weird ass day. Like, first of all, 7 p.m. I get it. Erykah. Son with Andre named 7. Like, completion. Oh, that's Sasha 7. Summer Hill 7. Let me not talk too much smack. What's the number 7? When your last guest named 7? Summer Hill 7? Come on, bro. But yeah. But yeah, man, it'll be at 7 o'clock next. So when you hear this, you listen to the podcast, or if you're watching the live, the Saturday coming up. This Saturday coming up. Going through my phone. It's gonna pop up after a while. But yeah, man, this Saturday, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu. I thought about it. I went over it. Now, granted, I do think Jill Scott's discography is deeper. I think they both put out 5 albums, though, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even more. I think Erykah dropped a couple of mixtapes. But that was loud. If I take into, I was thinking about it, I was like, I love Erykah. I love Jill Scott. They first came out. If you holler at me back in the year 2000, 20 years ago, my whole thing was Erykah was my baby mama. I said 7 was my baby. Dre just stand in. I was like, Erykah is my baby mama, and Jill Scott is my baby godmama. You know what I mean? That was my whole thing. Like, they first 2 albums, Baduism, Volume 1, Loves the Sounds of Jill Scott. Like, love them joints. Love them. Like, matter of fact, my plan for who's now Mackenzie, that was like my first child. My plan was for my child to wake up to Jill Scott and go to bed to Erykah Badu. You know what I mean? Just to get all those vibes, you know what I'm saying? Neo soul vibes that you were getting in the early 2000s. Now, granted, because I know their discography, I would say song by song, I would think Jill would get it. Unfortunately, Erykah been cool, but it's just been kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? It's probably since 03, after she came out with the little mixtape after Mama's Gun. Like, I was kind of chill on Erykah, you know what I mean? I still love the songs, but it wasn't that same flavor of the first 2 joints, Baduism and Mama's Gun. But with Jill, you know what I'm saying? Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 was all right. You know what I mean? But she came with what was it? Damn, I forgot the 4th one. The one where she standing on top of the car, or standing next to the car. Like, that was a decent joint, and I loved the Woman album that she dropped about 3 years ago. So for me, I'm like, Jill got more songs I know I would vibe with. But when I consider the pedestrian listener, you know what I mean? You know, somebody that's around the ages like 20 or 25 where they always didn't know Erykah and Jill Scott because their mama played them, you know, when they was growing up or whatever. Yeah, you can have a 20-year-old. And Jill Scott to them is like Anita Baker to me. Like my mom used to play that when I was cleaning up. Anyway, but when I think about just a pedestrian listener, I think Erykah got it. But the question is who's going to play? Who's going to play? I Got You, because they both. Well, here's the thing: Erykah sung the hook. Jill Scott wrote the hook. Aha, aha. Who's gonna play it? Who get credit for it? Nah, yeah. But yeah. But honestly, when I look at it from a pedestrian look, I think Erykah's gonna get it. Like Erykah just got more hits or songs that resonate with people. Plus, she did a little remix to Drake Hotline Bling. She got that in the bag. So that'll rile the people up, get them excited. So yeah, I just think Erykah been more public. I mean, Jill Scott been doing like I said, doing more touring. Or she's been putting out more projects lately. Jill Scott put more later projects. I think more solid later projects, but Erykah's just been in the public. And so I think for the pedestrian fan, Erykah's a sway to vote. So my prediction is that Erykah's gonna get it. Speaking of Hotline Bling, Drake dropped a new mixtape, Dark Lanes, the demo tapes. It's a mixtape. It's not an album, which means it's dope. Because Drake kills mixtapes. The albums, yeah. Apparently supposed to drop an album later this year. I'm like, don't do it, Drake. This is enough. We good. He's actually rapping, first of all. I think he only got one song where he kind of like crooning. The weak point is the song I thought was gonna be weak. Judge me for my bias, but yeah, he got a song with Future and Young Thug, the worst combination you can get, in my opinion. And it was all right. It was all right. It wasn't horrible, but I do think that was the weakest track on the album. So, the mixtape, excuse me, not to get confused, it's not a proper album. But when Drake dropped mixtapes, it's actually pretty dope. And yeah. I mean, it's regular Drake. So if you don't like Drake, you're not gonna like it. If you love Drake, you're gonna eat it up. It's Drake. It's not as good as if you're reading this is too late. It's not that potent. Actually, it was, come to think about it, it was average Drake. It's not bad, but then the only thing he got to kind of go to the left is he got a track cats from Britain. They got the little what do they call it? Dubstep sound, but it just sounds like you trying to be Pop Smoke. So ain't nothing really special about it. It's already been out. Half the album or mixtape, the song's already been out. So if you heard all the stuff that Drake been dropping on like SoundClick, not gonna be surprised. Not gonna be enamored. Let me get to this thing, man. Now, Diddy, speaking of Drake and J-Lo and Diddy, Triangle. Diddy came out. He shook up some politics shit. And he decided to be Marcus Garvey. Apparently he was on a podcast with Naomi Campbell, and he declared for all black folks that he himself is going to make sure that black people withhold their vote for Joe Biden until Joe Biden comes with a black agenda. And if he doesn't, then black folks gonna follow Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs, and withhold the black vote. Nigga. Yo, you know what's funny? Hey, go front. I had a whole tirade about this shit. And now, when I think about it, I can only laugh. I can only laugh. Nigga, who is you? Mr. Vote or Die? Who the fuck is you? The whole black vote? Not, I command the hip hop vote. That would be laughable, but any rich black people, all the black billionaires out there. Shouts out to Kanye. Apparently, Kanye was a billionaire now. So, what's better than 1 millionaire? 2, especially if the same hue as you. Honestly, vote for Trump. But yeah, so yeah, Buffy like, you gonna withhold the black vote? Like, I didn't know that Kanye had the power. I wasn't. Somebody told me, because somebody tell me I didn't get the memo, and apparently there's a memo I haven't got, because a lot of you motherfuckers. Let me get on you niggas. I see you niggas. I see all you niggas, and y'all niggas is liver skin in a motherfucker. Y'all some liver skin motherfuckers. Let me tell you, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. All right, Peter Bernie Mac. But no, man, a lot of y'all niggas weak. Y'all some weak ass niggas. Man, for real. Now I ain't even get into the whole Biden rape allegation. I think I got into that last week. Honestly, I tell you time and time again, man, vote your conscience. Honestly. At the end of the day, vote your conscience. It don't matter what I say. I can't judge you. Niggas will judge me about my votes. It is what it is. But I see a lot of you niggas, y'all niggas getting weak. Y'all really falling for this Trump shit. Man. And I get it. Past 3 years haven't been the worst. Hell, probably been the best for a lot of you niggas. A lot of you motherfuckers, the past 3 years, you be like, shit, I've been doing all right. Maybe Trump ain't that bad. That's what you're thinking. I know. I know, because I see it. I seen it. I be seeing you niggas. Man, maybe Trump ain't that bad. Maybe I will vote. I knew shit was going to happen. I knew niggas was going to flip. They looking at, well, maybe me being mad at Trump, maybe this is not that bad. Maybe I'm being told to be mad at Trump. Like, no, nigga. You being swayed because your pockets are doing pretty good. And you realize, hey, he ain't fucking shit up. So why not? And that's the problem with him getting elected the first time, because re-elections, typically, it's the economy stupid. Niggas' pockets laced, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Now, I do think shit may change up a little bit because of Corona shit. But yeah, I know a lot of you niggas are ready to vote for Trump. And I'm gonna judge you niggas. Based off what I said last week. I'm gonna judge you niggas, man. My thing is, fuck the past 3 years. I've been hearing and knowing about Trump since I was born, nigga. I ain't never really liked the nigga. But of course, it didn't matter to me because, fuck, he was, okay, you're a capitalist. Bunch of capitalists, he doing all kind of, but y'all knew Trump was on bullshit. He was a bullshitter, but he was over there. Now he's in office and got power, and motherfuckers are being told to look up to him. Like he's supposed to be some kind of role model. As opposed to being a joke, because he always been a joke. Like, why the fuck you think he was in Home Alone 2? Because he's a fucking joke. He's always been a joke. He's been a personality, a character. All right, that's Donald Trump. Right? He was on fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because he's a fucking character. Y'all niggas is taking this motherfucker serious and thinking, maybe I vote for him this time. He ain't that bad. Shit. Why slavery lasted 200 some years? Hey, that bad. Master feed us. He gives us food to eat and clothes. He ain't the best, but goddamn. It could be worse. Oh shit. Man, I'm laughing at you niggas, man. Go ahead and vote for that. Vote for your mans. Vote for your mans. Keep voting for you. Go ahead and vote for your mans. Hey, granted, ain't gonna front. Vote for him 2024. I hope not. Right now, shit looking kind of crazy. You got motherfuckers in Michigan barging into the fucking courthouse or the fucking legislature with guns and shit. So I don't know how crazy shit we get in 2024, but I don't think. Yeah, we ain't gonna be too far off. We ain't gonna be America. America ain't going to decline for another 60-something years. Matter of fact, America ain't never be in decline. You know, America may not be top notch ever. You know, may not be top notch, but it would be like Britain, France. America gonna be around, but y'all, it's funny to me because it just show how weak y'all niggas is, man. It show me how weak y'all niggas is. Like, this nigga come up and say all kind of shit, do all kind of shit, pass all kind of laws, put all kind of judges, not even on the Supreme Court and the lower courts, do all this kind of bullshit. And shit, man, I got a job, so I'm gonna vote for this motherfucker. God damn. I'm laughing at y'all. I was gonna get mad. I was gonna come in here and like cuss niggas out like I did. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. We're gonna get into this next track, man. We're gonna bring my guest in, my man Military. So y'all hold tight. Next song, fittingly enough. My man Marcel P. Black, featuring Big Sant with Black God. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas y'all weak, bro. God damn. I'm glad y'all niggas won the civil rights movement because y'all niggas would have flipped on Martin Luther King so quick. Hey, we'll talk about y'all niggas trying to be Nation of Islam. Weak ass motherfuckers. Anyway, man, my man Marcel P. Black. This is Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. All right, we back. It's your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was my man Marcel P. Black featuring Big Sant. Yeah, Big Sant of Big Crit fame. With Black God. And without further ado, I got my man's Military in the building. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up? What's good, man?
Yo, I'm chilling, bro. You know what I mean? So I just podding. Glad to have you on the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Ain't much to do out here during the corona.
Right, guys, locked down, huh?
Lockdown. What's good, man?
Shoot. So I want to know, like, how you been holding up? Like, how with the lockdown and the social distancing, like, what have you been doing to you know what I'm saying, keep yourself going?
To better myself, man, I've been writing a lot. Like, I write like 3 to 4 songs a day. Try to. I mean, I'm probably not going to drop all of them because, you know, I don't really like all of them, but a lot of them bangers, man. And it's like I'm just saving my money up. And I'm just going to drop them. Like, they're going to come out of nowhere. You feel me?
Right. You hit with the Drake. Hit with the Drake Beyonce, just like boom. Like,
they gonna come out of nowhere. They gonna be like, who this little guy is, man?
But no, that's good to hear. I mean, and honestly, you know, everything you make ain't really made to be put out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's the whole ideal of, I don't know if you heard of 10,000 hours. You know what I mean? When you put so much work into something that all you're doing is just getting better and better. So
yeah, it's really bettering you because, like, most of the songs that I make, even if I don't like them, I take a tempo or I take a verse out of them and put it in a different song, you know. take a little bar. I might change a couple words, you know. So it don't really matter if I don't use it. I'm gonna use it in some type of way.
Right. And honestly, that's a lesson I never learned. Well, I can say I never learned because it's clearly I know it
I
now.
still got you, man.
Yeah. I still hear you, bro.
All right, as long as you can hear me, it froze up a little bit.
But yeah, it was like when I was, you know what I'm saying, coming up in the game or whatever, like I would just record just whenever it was time to record. You know what I mean? Like I ain't really overextend myself. But I did learn as I got older, like, yeah, you do that. Like you said, you can go back to a song that you didn't put out or probably wasn't even that super popular and like take elements of that and put it in another song because it'll fit. So you got your head right on your shoulder, bro. I
I
appreciate
got
it.
books on books. You feel
Word.
me? Books on books, raps.
So, as far as, you know what I'm saying, you coming up or whatever, you from Tally or no?
No, sir. I'm from Clearwater, Florida.
Okay.
You know, got it. You know, around the same area, right away from. You feel me? Everybody. The first one to really I heard of blow up from around where I'm from. So you feel me? That kind of made me a little happy. Gave me a little insight.
Right.
Right.
How long you been in Tally?
Been in Tally for about maybe 2-3 years. Just straight living here, but younger I used to visit a lot because I got a lot of family down here. I got family everywhere, so you know we moved up here one day. My grandma got sick, so we came up here, and I found out that it's a lot more I can do with music here. You know, my sister had moved down here, and she started doing music, and I couldn't find nowhere to record. I couldn't find nobody. You feel me? I couldn't find no studios. I couldn't find no rappers, and when I came down here, I really just blew up from there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, your
Start
sister been
going to
doing the
little
thing
get
too, right?
Start going to little get-togethers, mingling. You know, getting important. You know, meeting important people like you. You know.
I'm all right, dog. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you pretty important. You know, this is my first podcast. So hey, when I blow up, I'm gonna shout you out. I got to.
Yo, salute. I appreciate that. You know, I mean,
Yes,
I
sir.
try
You
to.
got to, man.
I mean, I tell people, man, that was actually one of the purposes of, you know what I'm saying, the podcast was to give people, you know what I'm saying, kind of that first taste or whatever. So when they got to bigger venues, you know what I'm saying, it ain't nothing because you already know. You've been there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, salute. That's the purpose. And so
I really appreciate what you're doing, man, because without people like you, like people like me starting off trying to, you know, blow up, trying to get their name out there, it's kind of hard. We don't have nobody supporting you. And that's something I want to say for people watching. Like, it don't matter what your support group is. It don't matter if you don't have anybody behind you, because nobody gonna like you. Nobody gonna like you until you are something. You feel me? Nobody gonna fuck with your music. Nobody's gonna support you until you already don't need support. You feel me? So I just say to anybody who is trying to be an upcoming artist, don't give up, because when people see you fighting and see you grinding and see you not giving up, see you not caring that they not listening to you, that's when people want to listen to you. So, you know, just keep
right.
Gotta say.
No, you absolute, bro. And like again, that's part of the kind of like my I'm gonna say my mantra, but kind of my purpose, because like I said, coming up, I was in a group with my cuz and, you know what I'm saying, a group of my homeboys or whatever, we was trying to do stuff. And like you said, it just be people that you know you got good music, you know you doing good shit, but they will, because you ain't known or because you local, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll look at you and be like, well, whatever.
Right.
So,
hey, this chunk, he trying to rap. Yeah.
Right. Like everybody started to rap at some
Exactly.
point.
I'm trying to make me some money. Trying to make you some money. You feel me?
Right.
I'm just doing something that you feel me? I've been. A lot of people ask me like how I got the name military, like where that came from. I started from a lot of names, but I stuck with that one because I feel like everybody got their story. You feel me? Everybody done been through it. But I just feel like I done overcame and been through so much. And I feel like, you know, that's what the military do. You feel me? My mom went to the military. That was another something that made me like that name. That name just came out of nowhere to me one day. I'm like, everybody soldier this. Everybody want to be soldier.
Right,
I'm gonna be
right.
the whole thing. I'm military. I run everything. You feel me? Like, I ain't never heard nobody else name military. I ain't never
Right.
heard of that. I'm
No,
military. You feel me?
hey, go for it.
Yeah.
That shit is kind of hard though. That shit.
Yeah. I'm the whole thing.
No, I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, I can't. And I'm glad you even said that because I was wondering. Because hell, I even thought I was getting shit fucked up. I was like, oh, man, is it military? Is it military something? Is it military?
Yes, military, man.
So
Military.
I realized like, oh, it's just flat. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
Yeah, a
right.
lot of people like that name. They're like, how you came out? And I'm like, bro, I done been through it.
Right.
Like, I feel like I'm a fighter. I feel like music stuff. You feel me? I'm taking a little break right now. People think I done gave up, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna come out with some bangers. They're gonna be like,
oh, he's still on
my breads for the studio, and I'm still up on these lyrics. I got you back.
Yeah, I hear you. But yeah, man.
I gotta stay over there.
I wanted to mention like your sister is in the game too, right?
Yeah, she rap. What's funny about that is really everybody in my family like is musical in some type of way. Everybody don't really do music, but I found out, my mom was in a local group here when she was around my age or a little bit older, maybe in her 20s. I found out she was in a little group that was growing up, but she moved to Clearwater, and that's when she had me, thank God. But
Right.
yeah, my sister, she came down here. She came down here doing music, and I didn't even know my sister did music. I thought I was the only one in the family who did it. Like, everybody sings. Everybody in the family sings. I can sing. My sister sings. My mom sings. Grandma. So that was like an inspiration to me, going to church, everybody singing and just listening to people on the radio. I'm like, dang, like, they singing these people's songs. Like, I want to make something that people can look back and say, dang, you helped me through this hard time. You feel me? You
Right.
helped me with the situation I was going on with at the time with this song. You feel me? Songs hold memories. So I always wanted to do it. I started off, writing poems, and then I put beats behind them, and it went from there. It blew up from there. I've been doing this since 5 years old. So
Wow.
They say I used to rap about crayons and stuff. I used to rap about toys, just anything. They say I used to rap about anything, man. It just came up from there.
So I'm pretty sure you got your $10,000 if you've been doing it since kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? So you're already perfected.
Yeah. Right.
No, that's crazy. Cause that kind of remind me of my cousin I used to rap with. Like, we found out his mom, you know what I'm saying, used to like sing in clubs or whatever, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
before she had him, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would go out with our uncle, which he was rapping, like, it was like early 80s or whatever. So, like, way back. And
Right.
and that was part of, when we was doing it, like, it's like a family tie, you know what I mean? So I can relate to what you're saying as far as like, you know what I'm saying, the astonishment of knowing like, yo, like, this bloodline, you know what I mean? This is just
Right.
genetics. So
Just what we do, you feel me?
right.
It's just what we do.
Right. So what was it?
Ain't nobody tell me. You said what, man?
Yeah, when you came up, man, what was who were some of your inspirations? Like, who were some of your favorite rappers that you
I
kind
gotta
of
say, number one off the top of the dome, Wayne, man.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it take me a minute to catch on, but I catch it and I be like, you really putting these words together, like,
right.
Just like nobody else can do it like Wayne. I don't care what people say. Like, he old now, you feel me? But nobody else is ever gonna do it like Wayne. I used to try so hard, like, just listening to him. I listen to him say something and I try to mimic it. Like, I try to come up with my own style and flow how he said something. And that's kind of how I bettered myself. I bettered myself from Wayne, the whole Young Money squad. That was my game when I was young. That's who I listened to. I ain't listen to nobody else. You feel me? I like the Migos, you know. I like I listened to a couple B.O.B. songs, you know, but I was mostly on Young Money. That's who my mindset was on, and because they had so many different artists, so much different talent. You got singers, you got rappers, you got the females coming up in the game. You know, Nicki Minaj was coming up around that time.
Right.
You know, so I was just like, I ran off from there with Wayne. That was really my inspiration.
Yeah, no, I think
I used to oh, go ahead.
Now I would say with Wayne, first of all, we got the same birthday. But with Wayne, like to me, just when he getting his abstract, he making the metaphors and you know what I'm saying, like Nigerian hair shit, like and that's just like one of the simple shits. But like to me, one of the greatest aspects of Wayne is just like how crazy he get with like the metaphors. You know what I mean? Like you really gotta think about that shit.
I love the hype. Like me, I'm a hype rapper. Like I just flow. Like I like to make people move. Like if you're not moving, I don't feel right. You feel me?
Right,
like I do hype music. I can do R&B, but it's gotta flow. It can't. You feel me? That I can't be in that one area. I gotta let loose. When I write something, you gonna feel it.
Right. No, I relate because type when I perform, like I want everybody to rock. You know what I'm saying? Want everybody moving, everybody getting hype or whatever. Because like you said, the song is about making these songs and being a rapper is about creating memories. You know what I mean? I want them to have that memory of when Enigma Sept was on stage, and I was like one of the livest nights of my life or whatever because you was just rocking it. So I'm with you.
people remember that. Like it's got to the point where me as an artist, when I try to better myself, I try to, I look up, how to be more stage present, how to interact with the crowd. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and one of the number one things was do something that nobody will forget. Like do something wild. Like if you do something wild, they're gonna be like, hey, ain't that the dude, that did that one thing back then? So,
right.
Yeah, so now whenever I go on the stage, I try to be, the best artist, not in lyrics, but not in lyrics and presence. I want everybody to remember me when I walk off the stage, not just know that I was there performing.
And honestly, I think for me, I could be wrong, but when I see a lot of, especially younger acts or whatever, I mean younger acts, even like in the past like 10 years, so they probably old now, but was young back in like 2010. But I think that that idea of like entertaining people has been lost.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I think people don't realize back in the 70s, you know what I'm saying, early hip hop, like they put on like shows, like for real. You know what I mean? They had props, they dressed a certain way, they had routines, you know what I'm saying? They was doing all this kind of, all this stuff, everything was coordinated, and they actually gave a show. And what I see a lot now, and not even like when I say now, I don't mean just 2020. I'm talking about just what I've seen the past 6, 7, 8 years or whatever. You get a lot of rappers who they feel like the audience is there to see them versus
but you there to entertain the audience.
Exactly.
Right. The idea of that, like me entertaining the audience, having the crowd move, like that's just inspirational to me. Like I want that one day. I'm gonna get that one day, and that's what really keeps me going. That's the drive. That's the fire in me that keeps me going.
Well, I support you, bro. You know what I mean? More so than just having you on the pod. The fact that you got that vision and that's your aspirations, like that's gonna have me back you up even more because to me, I think that's what's important and that's what's needed, in the game or whatever. So what we're about to do, we're gonna go ahead and drop let people know what you got. So we're gonna drop these 2 tracks. You know what I'm saying? We got In the Nine and we got You Ain't Got 'Em. And then we're gonna come back, my man Military, and we're gonna figure out what he got planned in the future and how y'all can get in contact with him so y'all can figure out when you finna rock this crowd. So without further ado, man, we're gonna go into these 2 tracks. We'll be back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
All right.
Boom, 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 and we back. It's your boy Enigma September, of course, with my man Military. What you just heard was In the Nine and You Ain't Gotta. So when you get down to those tracks, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, what was the motivation behind those two songs, man?
Man, You Ain't Gotta. That was between a mix of hurt. You know, I was in the midst of thinking about something that I had went through, you know, with my ex or something. And the other part was partially made up, you know, to give that interaction, that story behind it. You know, the purpose of the song basically saying like the motive, the main idea of the song is basically saying like, you know, it's a guy, you know, and you know, he out in the street, you know, trying to make his money, you know, trying to do his thing, and his girl, you know, she not really having it. You know, she ain't really, you feel me? She trying to be protective or whatever. And he like, you know, you ain't gotta do all that. You feel me? Like, I got this. You feel me? I'm out here, I'm gonna make these moves. That was basically the main idea behind that song. And, you know, I put a lot of energy and a lot of thought into that song. I was sitting in my car, man, and it all just came to me. I heard the beat and I just wrote straight through it, went to the studio that same day, called him up. I was like, bro, you got any appointments? He was like, come through. I came through and dropped it. In the Nine, that story is a little deeper. That was actually a true story. If you listen to the lyrics to that, I was young, you know, and I had got caught up in some stuff that I probably ain't had no business getting caught up in. You know, I got jumped and a whole bunch of stuff happened. And I was just rapping about, you know, I was enraged when I was writing that song. I was rapping about, you know, it had a revenge kind of theme to it. It had anger, you know, it was more of a release type of song. So when people hear that, that's mosh pit type song. You feel me? That's everybody turn up type song. That's what that is right there.
Get crunk. I'm sure my age.
Yeah, that's get crunk. Yeah.
Yo,
But
so But no, what I'm about to say, like, so we got any projects that we can check for? Any projects that you got? I know you said you've been stacking.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can get now, or if you got
I
some?
don't have nothing that y'all can hear right now at this moment besides those two songs. But there will be more songs coming soon. There will be more soon, and that's kind of my fault on that part. You know, I could have went to the studio a lot, but I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't really into the music as much as I am now. So now that I'm really into it, and you know, I'm actually grinding, I'm actually getting some attention. You know, it's kind of boosting my self-esteem with this. It's boosting my health. You feel me?
Right.
So now when y'all get it, y'all gonna get it. But I can't give you nothing at the moment though.
But no, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all timing. You just gotta make sure you know what I'm saying, you get it set up properly. Like I said, the main thing is if you know continue with the writing, continue with you know what I'm saying, getting things structured, perfecting your art or whatever. And then when it's time, it's time. And you're like, boom, like you said, you're just gonna hit them out of nowhere, and they ain't gonna know that military
come out of nowhere.
bomb on their ass.
Right. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Who this is? What this is?
Right. Come out of nowhere like it's COVID-19 shit. Like, what is the fuck?
Right. Pop up.
Everything was cool just a week ago. God dang. Now we in quarantine.
Right. I done took, look, man, they think I'm gone, man. I done took some stuff off my page, man. They really think I done stopped. But when that heat comes, they gonna be like, what? I thought he stopped rapping. Like, no, he didn't stop rapping. I was just perfecting the craft. That's all.
Word. So how can the people get in contact with you? You know what I'm saying? If they want to fuck with you.
Man, my social media for my music is b.l.k.military. I repeat that, b.l.k.military. My let's see. My YouTube is theofficial_military. There's nothing really on there but a freestyle I did on Instagram, and my song You Ain't Gotta is on there. Also, You Ain't Gotta and the Nine is on all platforms. You can find it on TikTok. You can find it on YouTube. And the Nine isn't on YouTube, but You Ain't Gotta is. But you can find it on Spotify. Yeah, that thing had a whole bunch of stuff on it. iHeart Radio. I'm everywhere. So look it up. You'll find it.
All right, bet that up, bet that up. So, and do you think I know, you know what I'm saying, like I said, because we was talking about, you know, coronavirus shit and shit kind of locked down. Is there anything, if you don't have anything set up, is there anything you would like to do, you know what I'm saying, once everything, you know what I'm saying, open back up?
I'm planning on, I'll let y'all know a little something. I'm planning on dropping me a little video for you and God. That's what I'm planning on. That's
Nice.
the plan. I want to have that drop, before everybody comes out of the corona, before everybody start going back into their daily routines. I want to have that drop. But that's not really a promise, but that's a goal.
Right.
That's a major goal right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with having things set up because, you know what I'm saying, give you something to work towards, and then boom, it manifests. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but anyway, bro, I appreciate you being on the show. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. All right, man. I appreciate you having me, man.
Yo, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, I'll definitely visit again, man. Anytime.
Yeah, like I said, I see up and coming rappers, and my thing is to support because I was in those shoes. You know what I'm saying? I was in those shoes. You know, we making mixtapes, we putting out CDs out, we putting out in this work, and you know, it wasn't you know, maybe somebody was doing more than us, maybe somebody wasn't doing that much, but we was doing something, and all we needed was somebody to give us a look. And it was a few people, you know what I'm saying, that looked out. But yeah, so I know that struggle. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like,
it's there.
Yeah.
And what I gotta say to people before I get off here, man, is like I said before, if you're an upcoming artist, man, don't stop. Keep grinding. When you feel like you want to stop, that's when stuff start happening. Like when I felt like I wanted to start rapping, my views skyrocketed. You feel me? I started getting more followers. And when you stop, you lose all that. And it might be a little hard to get. You can get it back. You can get it back. You just got to keep grinding, man. Don't stop for nobody. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something. If you want to do it, you can do it. Don't fuck what they talking about, man. You got it. This your goal. This your dream. You got it. Don't let nobody deter you from what you want to do with your life. That's all I got to say.
Word. And I co-sign. So, yo, appreciate you, bro. To anybody listening or still watching, check this out. Hell, you know what? I don't even know what's gonna happen next week. Just make sure you check in next week. Of course, matter of fact, I'll put this out because by the time this come out, y'all will know by then. But my background may look a little different. I mean,
okay.
I ain't gonna get this white wall y'all been getting for the past year and a half. So
gonna add some flavor to it.
You're gonna be a little different. So, but other than that, man, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned again. Shout out to my man Pat, Joe, Shelby, Queen Candace, everybody on the Underground Railroad. Shout out to Underground Railroad. Shout out to my man JC. Shout out to everybody with Freedom Train Radio. Just to let y'all know, real quick, we doing this Black Women's History Month, so we'll be doing profiles on Black women throughout the month. So y'all make sure to check for that as well. Shouts out to my baby Felicia, I love you, and shouts out to my daughter Mackenzie, Daddy love you forever. And that's it. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
All right, y'all.